Warning. This show contains content intended for adult audiences. The language is crass at best and downright insulting most of the time. This is all made for the sake of comedy and poor sophomoric taste. The skits are parodies, and any similarity to real people or stories is purely coincidental. Any insults hurled at any one human is made in jest. We're just covering our bases for when one of you skins your knee on an internet insult. We love you. Again, this is all a joke, whether you laugh or not. Not just the show, but this waking existence. The great cosmic giggle. Try not to take it seriously.
15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. We have a liftoff. Liftoff on Apollo. Now, I'm sure that most of you know the old story about the astronaut who went far out into space and was asked on his return whether he had been to heaven and seen God. And he said yes.
Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, and sentient artificial intelligence. Join us on this journey to find the others. Because no matter where we find ourselves in this multiverse, the act of existing is all too familiar.
Guys? Is anybody out there? Hello?
The mushroom has a tremendous problem-solving ability.
Herb is a plant. Herbs are good for everything.
As we look across this great expanse and stare at the stars, we can't help but be reminded these lights, though we're seeing them all at the same time, happen across a multi-billion-year delta. Some of those fires burned millions of years ago, some billions, but all of them happened so we could experience them in this one singular moment.
They called us scouts. They called us seekers. They called us Hoosier. But we were destined to question every.
I don't know about you, but as for me, the question has already been answered. Should we be here? Yes.
Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries.
Hey, there we go.
That just nuked me. Absolutely nuked me. All right.
I can't hear myself, though.
Good morning. I can hear you.
Fine.
You sound great.
I know. We got the whole setup now. I'll just put this right in front of me. Look at this. Look at this, man. Cheers. Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers.
You turning up the spook or what?
That's pro. Dude, we are turning up the spook. Although, I just found out last night, I'm just an old, I have some of these kids from the Rave Safe group were reminiscing about like fond Halloween memories of a show called Halloween Town, or a movie called Halloween Town. And I have no recollection of said movie. And so they're like, what? You haven't seen that? And I'm like, I'm fucking an ancient. compared to you. I'm a wisdom-filled ancient, and no, I haven't seen it. But then they said it came out in '98, which would have been the time that I was looking for a little lighthearted spook. Actually, then I was probably looking for some scary spook, but now I'm looking for lighthearted spook. Like I'm fond of all things Addams Family, things like that, like things that really sit with the macabre, but are also lighthearted. I don't need to see people getting their faces peeled off. That's not scary to me. That's just gross. So yeah, I got to see Halloween Town. Yeah, gore's fine. It's fine. It's not something I want to watch alone. That's for sure.
Yeah, just get real nasty with some gore.
Totally. If I'm watching gore, it's a finger sesh. If we're like, come on, you get it.
Hold on, I'm getting a wicked. I can't even say it. All right, so like when I talk, I'm getting a slight delay in my own headphones. Fucking wild.
That's interesting because you sound crystal clear.
Yeah, I'm good. We're all good. Everything's great here in the morning
Everything's
show,
great.
the Hoosier Sophisticate morning show. How's everybody doing today? Did you check the audio? See how that sounded?
I mean, I did during the open. It sounded okay, but let me go ahead, keep talking.
Well, I've been turning up the spook lately, Craig, my man Craig, because Ivy Boy and I have been watching all of the Screams, and they are something else. Now you talk. Sounds perfect. We're perfect.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
We're perfect. I knew it.
We're perfect guys.
We're perfect guys who do perfect things. You are a little laggy.
Just
your camera.
It's just what we're going to deal with. Dude, this camera sucks the worst. I need to get that. I need to get that the Logitech from your house. I'll swing by today and grab it or something. Leave the key where I
fucking thing sucks.
We are getting.
There's a lot that are really irritating me.
Bill O'Reilly just popped up. It made my morning a lot better, dude. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
You get all the fun stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I am noticing that it's pretty laggy on my end, but then it catches all back up.
It catches back up.
Whatever.
Rachel
Welcome,
says,
everybody.
Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning.
Okay,
morning.
so it's spooky season, right? Okay.
Yeah, we're turning up the spook, bud.
And I didn't realize just how ridiculous the Scream franchise actually was. I saw it, I believe it came out, I was a year younger. I think I saw it when I was in 4th grade. We did the math.
That early?
It's one of the few movies that my dad took me to the movie theater to go see.
Okay.
What's up, Rube?
Was it really that long? Hey, Rube. Was it really that long ago? I thought that was like a 7th or 8th grade.
I'm about to Hassan Parker this dog if it doesn't start listening. That guy's such a sick bastard. And of course, the internet went through and found all the times he shocked his dog into oblivion, dude. That guy's a
Miguel
psycho.
Hey, now you're an all-star. We got some stars sent to us. Good morning, Dusty. You and your coffee are perfect too. It's a perfect day. Talk to me about Scream. I thought Scream would have been like a 98, I would have figured like 97, 98, 97.
I think we're looking at 96. We're looking at 1996.
Okay, so maybe we're talking
no.
5th grade into 6th
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play.
Get your shame on. That is the Hoosier Sophisticate motto.
Get your shame on. So it was 96. I wasn't in 4th. I was in 6th grade. So I was a year older than Ivan. That's what it was.
Okay.
And it's super horny. Okay, number one, super horny. Okay, and I guess they're supposed to be freshmen because no one's driving around, which they all look like 35-year-olds even to this day. Like they're still very older.
Yeah, because they're vampires.
Yeah, the baby bloods, Matthew Lillard and Matthew Lillard's character. I'm so upset that people have ever referenced. He has so many lines. Like it was amazing how many lines I remembered just by the way they said the thing, because it's all so ridiculous. And I do remember the trailers being played in commercials and stuff, and certain scenes always being played because Scream was kind of a phenomenon. First off, Ghostface
I
Killer.
dare say it still is a phenomenon. I would say it's the face of the '90s scary movie genre, a horror movie genre, right?
Yeah, and they're up to 7, I believe now. We're up to Scream 7. Scream 6 came out, or 5 came out.
I have no idea. I don't think I watched after 2. I have no idea.
They started to do the Halloween thing where they started to use Roman numerals.
Oh God. Oh God.
I'm gonna let this dog out real quick, but dude, it is. Tell us what you remember about the movie.
I don't remember. What I remember about Scream is probably more about what I remember about Scary Movie, which I definitely watched more of. As a kid growing up, which obviously made fun of those. I remember Drew Barrymore, and I remember the actors. Like that was when Drew Barrymore was like running pretty hot. Like she was Batman Forever was around that time, and she was like the hottest she ever was in Batman Forever. So you're right. I don't know if the movie was really meant to scare us as much as it was there to bone us up.
Yeah, and super horny, dude.
And to be entirely fair, like and I don't want to share too much, but like this seems to be like the what's the ghost face? Is that the guy? Is that the mask? A lot of gals are into the ghost face thing. Yeah, like in a role playing scenario, a lot of gals into the ghost face thing. I don't know. I mean, it's easy enough, I guess. I mean, I'm trying to breathe here.
Interesting note on Ghostface. His cloak is actually very glittery. Like it's got some sheen. It's got some shine to it.
All that glitters is gold. We're only shooting stars. Thanks, Mike, for the stars.
Ivan is going to be Ghostface Killer for Halloween this year. So he's been really leaning into it, and it's funny watching the movies. And then I actually should make Scream 8 and have Ivan be the killer. It's Scream's child, because it's very funny to see people being chased by a large Ghostface killer, a Matthew Lillard-sized Ghostface killer, and then my son comes out of his room at 3'9", like with the knife and the Ghostface stuff.
There's actually,
and I'm like, funny... I'd punt this Ghostface right out the window, dude. I just pick him up and throw him out the window. He may cut me a little bit, dude, but I am ripping that knife out of his hands, dude. And then I'm chucking him.
I stumbled across a new follow the other day, which was Michael Myers of Decatur. And it's like a father-son duo that are dressed up like Michael Myers, and they just creep everybody out that's around. They go on a family camping trip, and the mom is always just appalled. She's like, guys, they're our new neighbors. Stop doing this. And the kid's just out there like holding the knife. And there's something like unnerving, but also really adorable about it.
Oh, so adorable. It's like The Children of the Corn was my most adorable movie, because it was just a bunch of kids. Malachi!
Children of the Corn was a creepy one.
Kids are creepy. It messed me up.
Kids are creepy.
Isaac and Malachi, still to this day. My dad, after I watched that movie and was all scared, he would, like, if it was dark in the house, he would, like, sit in my kitchen, and I'd be upstairs, and he'd go, Malachi! And he'd yell that upstairs.
Your dad would do that?
Dad, knock it off! Malachi's not going to get me in my sleep. Because Malachi was like this gross redheaded dude. My dad knew I hated redheaded people.
Yeah. Well,
that was the real fair.
Cat's out of the bag.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Ben said the part where the dude had the other dude stab him was neat. That was pretty ridiculous, because Matthew Lillard, and he's doing that whole thing where he's like, yeah, I'm ready. Sometimes, Sid. It could have been a very Nick Cage role. Like he channeled his inner Nick Cage for this
very
role.
Overacted, if you will.
Yes, it's Nick Cage from Snake Eyes. He's Nick Cage
Good morning,
from
Julina.
Snake Eyes. Oh, God, is that Julina, the coloring book lady?
You're so mad at her, and it's not her fault. She shared in privacy with me. She shared it in privacy with me, and let's just get this out of the way. Let's address the elephant in the room. I'm the one that posted this. I'm the one that thought this was the good idea.
Friend.
First off, I don't like your self-image one bit. You got to start being nice to my friends.
My
You're a handsome lad.
Is fine. It's fine.
You're a handsome lad. You stop.
Is that picture a handsome lad? Is that picture a handsome lad? Let's just go objective truths here.
This is just how you look. Like, it's not like anybody's.
I know.
We'll do it live. Okay.
It's not. Nobody's sabotaging you.
We'll do it live.
Anyway, listen. This is how. Good morning, Allison Kristen.
We'll
Steve's having an existential crisis. Listen, the thing is,
sucks.
That
the fucking thing sucks.
The fucking thing sucks. Do it live. The thing is that I think you need to focus on more than the picture is how many. Many people stumbled and fell all over themselves
laughing at my face.
No. To save your feelings and to save you. Like, no, I'm gonna make this picture. You know what? And that's the deal. We'll put it out to the Hoosiers. You could take any still of Steven ever, and you could turn it into a coloring book.
We don't have to do
and
that.
you can. No,
we don't.
Your homework's due on November 7th. We're announcing the winner on November 8th. I don't want to hear shit about it. This is what we're doing. I got the shirts. I'll take it. That seems fair.
Do AI coloring work? Because AI color.
No, they have to print them out and color them.
I'm good. There's no. We're not.
No way anybody's gonna do that.
No way.
We can't get them to share. We can't get them to share a fucking show. You think they're gonna print sheets?
Click one button. I can't get them to click one button.
Now they gotta send it to a printer. They gotta get up. They gotta walk over to a printer.
That's my saving grace. How many of you have ink? If you even have a printer.
That's right. I know there are limitations. You're just worried too much here, bud. But you're right.
I'm not worried at all. See, now it's becoming something else. Now it's becoming an entirely different thing. Have I ever worried about anything I've ever looked like ever? No, I haven't ever.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
I don't.
You're a handsome lad.
When you see a picture like that, okay, Mandela face, okay, you got to stop fucking trying to pump my tires up, okay? Because when you see a picture of like that of your own teeth in a coloring book, it's fucking startling. It's startling. You can't.
Your teeth are great.
I know. My teeth are fine. I like my teeth. I'm just
saying.
You
have great teeth.
When you draw them in a coloring book, I don't care if it's Charlize Theron, okay? It's not going to look great.
Until it's colored. That's the whole
but who has a peachy olive fucking crayon? No one. I'm going to be orange. I'm going to be
blue.
Peach.
Blue
be fine.
Might be blue. Might be blue. It drew a blue duck. Because
don't worry about it, Dusty. Dusty, don't worry about it.
Was she looking for it? It's in the page. How do we turn to color page? You can take a picture and upload them. We'll know if it's AI or not. I can tell if it's hand drawn. Matter of fact, put something that shows the day's date next to your picture, and then
just have an AI color today's date.
Yeah,
have it write it in crayon.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna know if AI did it or if a human did it. I'm really good at this.
You've been at the forefront, brother. You've been at the absolute forefront.
Also, you can turn them in on November 8th at the North Night Out event where Steve and I are hosting costume karaoke sing-along at TJ's in Peevely.
Yeah, costume karaoke sing-along. It's going to be good.
Dress up like the person you're going to sing, you know?
It's going to be fun.
Like Engelbert Humperdinck?
Moby?
Oh, some guy just said, let's have sex. Oh, that guy was Plowsy. He's our producer.
Ooh, some guy in the chat line said, hey, fellas, time for some sex. He sounds like the boyfriend from Scream. Because one of the wildest things about Scream is that, okay, Sidney, they're trying to murder. Her mother has been murdered, okay?
Sidney is Drew Barrymore?
Nev Campbell.
Nev Campbell. Got it.
Yeah, Drew Barrymore is in and out. She's in, she's out, just like the knife into her voluptuous breast. In and out. Her heaving breast. What do you remember? Carmen Electra?
Rocky IV, sure do. Oh yeah, scary movie. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, that
with
was
Prince. With Prince.
No, greatest scene maybe in any. It's like, is that your boyfriend tied up out there? She's like, no. One of the greatest one-liners in any movie is also in that when he goes, what is your favorite scary movie? And she goes, Kazam. And he goes, with Shaq? And she's like, yeah, have you ever seen Shaq act? I'm like, that is such a great fucking joke, dude.
The Scary Movie franchise also has, to this day, the best outtakes of any movie.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, on the original Scary Movie, especially because wasn't it like Cherry O'Terry from SNL that played the
the reporter?
Yeah. And there are, if you can look those up, there are some outtakes from Scary Movie. I used to have it on like the Criterion Collection DVD that are so funny, dude. I couldn't believe they left them out of the movie. They were so funny.
Criterion Collection, look at you.
Yeah, well, I don't like to flaunt my wealth. But, every now and then there are subtle signs of the money circles that I run in. One of which being, I've lost more Criterion Collection DVDs than you've ever owned, man, than you've ever even seen, dude.
Fucking thing sucks.
That was the peak. That was peak media, and we really gave it all up for nothing. For what? To have things at the click of a finger. Like, it was nice to have a DVD tower where the DVDs had special outtakes and things like that, and you got to really dive into the movie. Like this, what we have now it's Diet Cola. It's not even Diet Coke. It's Diet Cola.
What we have now is complete, absolute, utter dog shit. If I have to watch a fucking ad, I'm surprised I haven't had to watch an ad within doing our own show right now. They are selling to me. They are selling to me at every fucking moment they can. Whether I'm on YouTube, I'm watching ad after ad after ad. Spotify, ad after ad. And what fucking kills me is HBO. How are you going to make me watch ads for HBO? I'm paying fucking $9.99 a month. Your whole shtick was that you didn't fucking do. Here's my fucking
It's a home box office. I don't see commercials at the goddamn movie theater.
My pledge is that if you ever fucking advertise to me while I'm just trying to watch an 8-minute video on how to fix my fucking spark plugs, I don't need to see the new Tom Cruise trailer in the fucking middle of it. And YouTube, you're going to put a 45-minute ad that if I don't fucking skip, I got to sit through this fucking music. Oh, my God, dude. I can't do it.
This is a movement I can get behind, and I think it could have some real,
I'll never buy your product.
Effects. Because I'm the same way. If you somehow got my work email, and you're just randomly blasting me, like, here's the deal. Once a month, let me know what you got, what your offerings are or something. Okay, cool. I got a couple guys, and these are guys that I know are like in local business circles. I'm getting something every day. And if I have the opportunity to unsubscribe, not only will I do that, I'm really hoping that I can leave some comments, because I want to give you some constructive criticism here. I liked your product. You hitting me in the fucking forehead with it every fucking 12 minutes has assured that there is zero chance that I will use your product. But I don't care how much it helps me. I don't care how much it helps me. So I'm with you on this. Let's lead the charge. We have to dial it back. Since we have been turned into the product that Facebook is selling, these data points are being sold across a million different platforms. I can't take a piss without my toilet popping up an ad for boner pills, And I don't need a boner while. Boner peeing's tough as it is. I got to do the Superman and lay across the toilet. Like, I don't need it. I don't need it.
I do the St. Louis Arch, where I shoot it in the air and try to find the right distance.
Oh, that's nice. It's like the game Tanks. It's like the game Tanks. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Oh, I love it. We played Worms.
Cool this morning.
We played Worms. We played this game called Atomic Worms or something like that, where you shot. Same type of deal.
Yeah, the original one I had was called Gorillas, and you had to throw bananas over the thing, and it was like old school MS-DOS. You had to fucking type in a command prompt in order to play it. Pretty cool.
Love it. Okay, so Sidney is trying to be killed. Her mom has been murdered a year before. One of my favorite scenes is when the horny boyfriend is trying to bang her. He's like, hey, you need to get over your mom dying. And she's like, the 1-year anniversary is tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, well, my balls can't get any bluer, lady. Like, what do you want? What are you talking? What are we doing here? And I'm like, dude, watching this as a 7th grader or 6th grader, I'm like, yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Dude's just horny. Get over it. Your mom's dead. What, are you going to bring her back to life on the seance on anniversary? You're not. So let's just go ahead and drown your sorrows in cum, lady. Right? Let's do it. Right?
I mean, that seems it is a natural antidepressant and otherwise something that distracts you from the real problems that you're having in your life.
Yeah, I'm on Team Skeet Ulrich. Like, okay,
Team Skeet.
Team Skeet, and then she does bang him. Like, everyone wants her to be horny. Okay, she's. Someone is trying to stab her in the fucking head at every chance she gets. Her best friend's like, you know what we should do? We should go to a horny party about it. She tells her boyfriend she has to run through her house from a homicidal maniac with a knife multiple times. And her friend's response is very much to be like, oh, do you want to like lay in your bedroom and maybe bang about it? And she's like, no, I think I should maybe keep my fucking head on a swivel.
Someone's trying to stab me.
Someone's trying. So I'm like, yeah, go to the party. But when you're going to the party, you're like, what? And like someone's talking to you and they're like, hey, Steve, how's it going? You're like, good, going good. It's going real good, everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you got to keep your fucking... I'm not going to a party if I don't have my fucking CZP07 just right the laser. I got a laser on it. I'm going to laser it at all these people because you're not trying... Listen, I have a homicidal maniac trying to kill me. I got to prioritize that as numero uno, okay? I can't be jackassing around like a normal high school kid. And I guess they're all freshmen in that movie. None of them are driving around. So it's like, what are we doing? They're in some fictional town in California where like they have no neighbors, but just the audacity of all of her friends to be like, dude, just be horny about it. She's like,
just hang out.
Someone's trying to kill me. I've had to run from them several times.
You're being dramatic. You're being dramatic. Shouts out to Hippie Don and all the Twitch users that are in the stream.
What's up to all of our Twitch users? Aaron Rhodes says, I'm going to print out Steve's coloring book face just to make out with it. Now that I can get on board with.
Yeah, that's hot.
And Sarah Jane says, Grand Rising, Hoosier folks. I love people.
Hello, Sarah Jane.
I love when
Rachel
people have a
Marie,
different
got to
way.
go to work. Love you guys. It's always worked for me.
Getting
lot
super horny. Getting super horny whenever someone's trying to stab you.
Also, this is another shouts out to Twitch. Is part of the reason we do this, and one of the best parts about Twitch is if you're driving or whatever, you can just put it on Twitch and it'll play. It'll just play. You don't have to have it, present like Facebook's. Put in some earbuds and let us tickle your eardrums like we're trying to tickle your cervix.
Yeah, just let us tickle you.
Let us don't be weird. Just don't make it weird. Just let us tickle you.
Yeah, all we want to do is tickle you.
We're ticklers.
Every morning, think about us just tickling. This tickles.
It does tickle.
You know. So there is a great part in number 2, too, where the reporter.
Real quick, how many of these have you watched recently? Like
we're only on number 2. We're only on number 2.
Okay.
He may have started number 3 without me. We're gonna run through because I haven't seen. Now they do a very good job of in number 1. It's kind of a homage to scary movies, like that's the whole deal. Like, oh, don't run into the basement. That's what they would always do in a scary movie. Well, number 2 opens up with the movie Stab coming out. I don't know if you remember that. They make a movie off Courtney Cox's book.
Yes.
That's one reason I use Twitch, says Hippie Don. They also notify you when you go live.
Nice.
Follow us on Twitch, idiots.
Yeah, be smart like Hippie Don, you morons.
Jennifer Barra says, tickle me all you want. I can turn the tickles off. It's one of my superpowers. Yeah, right.
Bet you can't.
Yeah,
Bet you can't.
Right.
Bet you can't. You just haven't encountered professional ticklers.
Yeah, you've been maybe dealing with amateur tickling status, not
I just use my strong hand.
Dude, speaking of which, I watched a thing on Cabin Boy not too long ago. What an interesting deal that was, dude. That's for another
guy.
show.
We'll do that another time. Anywho, so they're watching Stab.
So they're watching the movie Stabbed, and it's like, hey, they're at a movie theater in the movie, and then the movie is happening. So there's like a bunch of like deep level shit going on there. But in this one, Courtney Cox, the reporter, she brings the guy Sidney accused of her mom's murder. So I don't know if you remember in the first one, Liv Schreider makes a short appearance as the killer. Cotton Weary.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Okay, so
he had been pretty young in that.
Yeah, Sid fingers a guy. She fingers the guy who walked out of the house, and she thinks it's Cotton.
It was
Weary.
him. It was him.
It was him.
It was him. Fist of beans coffee.
Fist of beans. I got my fist of beans right here.
Cheers.
But so she fingers the wrong.
We got to have a fisting reference counter on the side.
Oh yeah, I'll put one in. We can put one in there. Nice. So then Cotton Weary, who goes to jail for a year because Sidney walked in when he was leaving, killing and banging the mom. Apparently the mom and him had an affair. Sidney didn't believe it, so she accused him of murdering the mom just because she saw someone wearing the jacket leave the house. But it was actually her boyfriend and Matthew Lillard, I guess. I think that was the whole deal. But in number 2, Courtney Cox finds Sidney on the college campus and says, surprise, and has Cotton Weary with her. And she's like, time to do an interview, a one-on-one interview. This broad is just walking around all of these murder scenes going, hey, we're going live. And she's always talking to her camera people. It's like, you big, dumb, fat fucking idiot. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. Her camera guy is not that fat. And she's like, you fat idiot fuck. Get up. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. Settle down, dude.
I think they kind of play on that in Scary Movie, especially in those deleted scenes I was talking about. That's interesting that you say that because I don't really remember. I guess I got to go back and watch the Scream franchise.
No, you don't. You don't have to. Not the franchise. Number 1's not bad. Like, you and one of your Tinder whores can watch that one of the nights that you guys are fingering each other.
How dare you, first of all.
I'm making that up. I don't know if he's on Tinder. I don't know.
I have never been on a date. I have no idea what a dating site looks like. I don't even know how it works.
The only dating site you've been on is that prison. Is the prison
It intimidates me. Prison Connect. Listen, by the way, Prison Connect has been putting out some straight heaters here lately. Like, I mean, I can't believe they're letting these gals do this in the prison, dude. Like, it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Anyway.
Prison Connect. That's not a bad premise for a Halloween movie.
Prison Connect?
Yeah.
Yeah, except the people in prison aren't the bad guys. Like, it's just some guy that's just all horned up.
Yeah,
like a savior complex, and then he gets them out, and they're like, yes, finally free, and then
Craig Kohler's going to jail, not for murder, for being too horny. And then you go to an all-women's prison and just impregnate them all, dude.
I can do that in 2025. I can do that in 2025.
Yep, I'm going to a women's prison if I ever have to go.
Damn right.
What, am I dumb? I'm going with a bunch of stinky dudes. I'm going to go with a bunch of stinky chicks.
Duh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Except
they'll turn me out in a second, dude.
1,000,000%. You're still gonna get pegged.
Meat. Yeah,
you're gonna get pegged. It's fine. But you might smuggle in some of the toys for them. You could. There's an enterprising situation here where you just like show up and like second day crap out like 14 Rose toys.
Oh,
you're
14?
smuggling.
What is?
I like it when you have to work hard. It's your first day.
Come on, dude. I'll be making commissary runs, son. Come on, dude.
These are conjugal.
Ooh, we got an update in the chat. One something about they could do a scary movie sequel with Courtney Cox Botoxed face. Good Lord, have you seen her lately? And then Ricky says, Rick Sads says, weird object in the sky close to the moon. Is he talking about the sun?
You know, we have a lot of Ricks and we have a lot of Rachels.
Yeah, what's up with that?
What's up with that?
I don't know, man. Why don't parents like fucking like be unique?
Be creative. Looking back, I'm like, I had an opportunity to name him something awesome, like, you know, fucking Shadowrun or something, you know, and I stuck with Michael Landon.
That's so funny that the Shadow, because we were gonna name Ivan Shadow.
You were, dude. That would have been legit.
Me and Oliver were all over that, dude. Jen was like, "No, you can't name him Shadow." I'm like, "That's a pretty sick name."
Shadow, like, dude, Shadow Elgin goes hard.
Yeah, what about
then Oliver? Oliver would have fucking resented you though at that point. It's like the bullshit move my folks made. You know, which was like, I don't know why. I never really much cared for my name growing up, and I just thought the coolest name when I was a little kid was Scott. And I think that I vocalized that to my parents. I think I did. I was a young dumb kid. I didn't know any better. It was just like the coolest name I'd ever heard at that point. And then like 12 years later, we're gonna have another kid. We're gonna name him Scott. It was a real thumb in my fucking eye, is what it was, bud.
Scott.
Me off. I just thought Scott was a cool name. I thought Scott was
Scotty.
A cool name. Scotty.
Then they had a cool younger brother.
I had a cooler younger brother. Like, what should we name him? Craig, wasn't there a name that you liked, son? I'm like, Scott. I thought Scott was a pretty cool name. They're like, Scott, it is. It's like, motherfucker.
Thanks, Craig. That is cool. And everyone
that is
came
cool.
To see
I don't know
brother.
why we didn't
Like,
think
Scotty,
about that.
Scotty's the baby. Oh, we're carrying the baby around. We're carrying. Dropped it. Carry the baby around. Stand on my feet, Scotty. This baby's so fucking rad. It can stand up right out the womb. Look at it. Stand on my. Oh, I just flipped him. He's doing a handstand on my hands. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome.
Oh man, I'll tell you what's spooky this season, bud. My chest's starting to get congested. That's a word.
Dude, if your chest gets conducted, dude, you're in trouble.
I'm done. I'm gonna have to get surge. I'm gonna have to get surge if I get conducted.
You're gonna have to get surgery.
Take it for a second. I gotta grab a drink.
Take it for a second, Steve. Well, this leads us to our first sponsor, and we talked about him a couple weeks ago, and I think Craig is probably actually filling his cup with a little Fist of Beans coffee. Now, a lot of people like to say, "Oh man, I have trouble finding the motivation to live in the morning," and that's where we come in. We come in with this show. If you hop on to our website, 911.com, we are selling, we're not actually selling the coffee. We're selling chances at, there's a lot of legal mumbo jumbo with Fist of Beans coffee. So, what the deal is, a lot of legal mumbo jumbo. I don't really want to get in the weeds with it. I just know that you can't directly pay for the fisting of the beans of the coffee. I know that you have to either pay in roses, okay? So you either we have to charge you roses, or we can charge you some other form of cryptocurrency. But no money will be exchanged for the fisting. It will be for the fist dipped, like the movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme, Bloodsport, where he has to dip his fist in
glue and then the glass. Yep.
Yes, this is like this, except it's Fist of Beans coffee.
I trained for that every day for a summer one time.
What, kicking palm trees?
I kick trees and shit. Yeah,
of course. Every young man has to go through the training.
This is why it's necessary.
I've kicked a few trees, dog.
dude, this is why it's necessary, because I remember I was like, dude, he's doing that with his shins, like that's crazy. And I was always thinking, like, you gotta use your foot, because we're soccer players and whatever. And it's like, we're like, nah, dog. Your shin is like, once you deaden the nerves. And so, like, we're up at Amberg Park, just kicking fucking trees, man, just kicking trees. And this is an important part of why I'm worried about our future in a world war. Because we're not making ridiculous movies where boys are just going outside and kicking trees to strengthen their shins and basically just practicing hand-to-hand combat. And I think that is really where it all started to fall apart. You know, you can't keep remaking like, if you're going to remake some movies, give me some more fighting action movies. There are no real Chuck Norris's or Jean-Claude Van Damme's. Like, sure, they got this guy who's like some kind of big freak show now. What's his name? Alan Ritchin, something like that. He's like some big fucking
Alan Rickman
monster.
No,
it's not Rickman. Hello. It's
I know who you're talking about. He's from the
anyway, he's like a show on Amazon.
Yep.
He's like some kind
Reacher.
He's Reacher. Okay. Here's the thing. All of our action heroes can't be Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's I'm just going to say that, because I watched The Running Man the other night, and I just want to say it wasn't an intentionally spook movie, because I did say I was going to turn up the spook, and I should just be watching spook movies. But I watched it because it was leaving soon. It takes place in 2017. And let me tell you, bud, they were not far off. Like, with some of the mapping, they do some AI type stuff where they're superimposing characters over like these 3D gridded bodies. Like, a lot of the stuff kind of tracks. It kind of tracks pretty crazy. And now the only thing they couldn't see was like how good our cameras and our surveillance was really going to be in 2025 or 2017, even for that matter. So like everything is just kind of built out like a gridded geometry. Like, think of like the old 80s kind of code. But The Running Man, like, you see Schwarzenegger, you're like, man, he was a specimen, but he was an outlier. Like, they can't all be The Rock and this Richardson guy or whatever the fuck his name is. Okay. You have to squeeze in some 5'7" Jean-Claude Van Damme's, some 5'11" Chuck Norris's. You got to let the everyman know that
5'2" Charles Bronson.
Buddy, this is what I'm saying. Like, if I'm looking at all the action heroes and they're all fucking Bautista and shit from the WWE, like, you're now taking away the thought, because in my brain I knew that I could be Jean-Claude Van Damme. I knew that like my height was going to cut off at like 5'9", 5'10", you know, and I was going to be screwed. So I was never going to be this big hulking freak show of a human that could save humanity, but I could be that 5'10" graceful freak show of humanity who could save the village. You know, this is where it's all starting to fall apart. People don't think they can save the world, and it's a problem.
Americans were tough and fucking cool, man.
We're tough and cool.
We're Marlboro men, okay? Well,
That's right.
We don't care. We want cancer just so
we're gonna burn hot and fast. We're gonna burn hot and fast, bud.
That's what we do, man. We wear sunglasses. We wear blue jeans. We fucking eat meat. Okay, we bash our shins into palm trees like little Belgium men, okay, because we want to and we can, okay?
That's right.
That's why we're going to do it, all right? Because we are the masculine male is not something to just be like, oh, take them for granted. Okay, we're not gonna do that, okay? We're going to teach our sons to be Jean-Claude Van Damme, and I'm not mad about it, dude.
100%.
I'm happy about it.
I don't know what Julina's talking about, but she said something turned her on to The Boys. Novocaine turned her on to The Boys, which is a pretty damn binge-worthy watch. The Boys is great. Big fan.
The Boys is phenomenal.
The Boys is killer. It's like an amazing, I don't know, almost documentary of how news is disseminated with heroes and villains, you know?
Yep.
And who we think are the heroes, maybe doing some villainous shit, you know, so you hope that there's some actual good people behind the scenes that might be painted out as bad, doing some shit. I don't know. It just shows the nuance of conflict in the world and who might be the good guys and who might be the bad guys and how that might change day to day.
Yeah. I love it, dude.
I love it too. So back to the Scream franchise. Okay, and this it was the second. I don't remember this. Can you give me like a quick synopsis of the second one? Okay, so there's a movie.
Second
Courtney
one
Cox
is Jada Pinkett Smith starts out with, and they do the whole black people in the movie theater bit where she doesn't want to see the movie. Again, her boyfriend's super horny. And he's like, shit, bitch, I don't care. You going to see this movie? We don't, you suck my dick, whatever. Cool. There's one thing on my mind, baby. Fucking, we going to suck it? I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Do you remember who played
No, you're going to do that to me?
Nope.
Tay Diggs, Tyson Bedford.
Don't.
Yeah.
Listen.
It is. It's one of them. It is. No.
It's not Tyson Beckford. Stop it with that. Omar Epps.
Omar Epps. See?
God damn it, man.
I get up. Anywho, so yeah, he's the boyfriend. And he's super horny. He's super horny. She's, she's exactly who she is in real life, I feel like, in the movie. She gets stabbed right off the bat, though. It's great. But this one is, and I love that Deputy Dewey, Doofy. Which
is David Arquette in the real movies, right?
Yes, I guess David Arquette gets hurt in the first one, and then he just assumes a ridiculous running and arm style in number 2. So he has some sort of
sling.
No, he's crippled. Can you say that these days?
Sure. Whatever you want. He has some kind of affliction.
He's a crip. He's crip walking. He's crip walking. That's dope, dude. But he's like doing this whole thing where he's like, I mean, the whole movie.
I do vaguely remember that. I do.
And he's got his arm out like this, and he's like, "Oh, the killer's there. I'm gonna go get him." And he's not a cop anymore. So he gets stabbed relentlessly in number 2, but makes it. But somehow he gets stabbed so much that there is blood gushing out of his mouth onto a window. One thing they really like to do in the Scream franchise is stab someone in front of someone else and have them with a mouthful of blood, and they go and shoot it out, and then the person lives. Now, Courtney Cox.
What's that about?
She takes a beating, and she takes a licking and keeps on ticking. She takes a beating and keeps on eating, okay? She takes a whooping and keeps on
all the best
whooping.
Ones do, but all the best ones do.
Walked him right into that one. But she's always popping back up. Like, she gets stabbed, shot, pops back up, shoots the guy. Remember, there's like, the gun works a lot better with the safety off. Remember that whole thing? Like, there's...
Dude, I got to revisit these.
Yeah, number 1's worth a revisit. Number 2...
How many...
I was locked in, though. I mean, I watched it. It's so ridiculous.
Was it... that was around the same time as I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Yeah, because you know who makes a guest appearance in number 2 is Sarah Michelle Gellar, which I had totally forgot about.
Wait, was she not in 1?
Sarah Michelle Gellar was not in 1.
Really? Oh, but she was in I Know What You Did Last Summer.
No, she wasn't. Now that I think about it, she was not in that. But I thought she was when I said that.
There's 6 Scream movies as of 2023, which apparently they remade Scream in 2022. I had no idea about any of that. Yeah, I had no idea. So maybe that's the one you got to go.
Okay.
You got to go do. And apparently they are remaking I Know What You Did Last Summer as well.
Yeah,
she is.
I did see that.
Oh, she is. Yeah, she is. Her and Jennifer Love Hewitt are both in. Because I remember in Scary Movie.
Damn,
what's
her
the main
and Jennifer
girl?
Love Hewitt are in that?
I know that's a fucking murderer's row there, bud. Because I remember there being a joke in Scary Movie about Jennifer Love huge tits. You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. So, like a lot of the the comedy in those movies was really on the nose. Like calling people out by name specifically.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Man, I'm getting sick, and this is the scariest movie of all. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Take some stuff.
I'm taking Mucinex. I'm figuring it out.
Well, one of the witches in our group probably has some brew
For
for you.
real, one of you witch broads.
Fire cider, dude.
Oh fuck with the fire cider. I fucking
take a fucking sip of fire cider.
I just can't take it. I can't take it.
It's gross.
Take your apple cider vinegar. Listen, when I was in the jungle, it got to a point where I got to a point where the quinoa was breaking me, and I started. You got to make a game. When you have you make games, you can appreciate this. When we were kids, that's another thing that kids are missing nowadays. They don't think they can be Jean-Claude Van Damme, and they're not making enough made-up games to compete at with their friends. And so, I was in the jungle. Not a whole lot to keep me busy. I'd pretty much poured through. I brought like 7 books with me. Not enough. It turns out when you have like a whole day to read, you can cover a lot of books in that time, even if you bring some big old hefty fellas.
Absolutely.
And so I had to make up some games, and I knew that if I ate one more bite of quinoa, it was going to be Scream Amazon edition. I was going to snap. So I made a game to see how far, like if I could make my arm, not into a trebuchet, because that takes a counterweight, but a catapult. And so I could see how far I could throw quinoa across the river. And that's how I feel about fire cider. If I'm going to practice throwing Molotov cocktails, just give me bottles of fire cider to throw at buildings, through windows, at people, because I hate fire cider. Hate it. I hate apple cider vinegar. I fucking hate apple cider vinegar. I said it. And I know it's not. I get it. I know it's not a popular.
Even
opinion.
with the mother.
I don't even know what that means.
Apple cider vinegar has to have the mother in there.
Well, I don't care if it's got the grandmother in there. Fuck apple cider vinegar. I hate it.
Oh, I love it, dude. I don't like the onions.
Hate it.
I don't like the onions in fire cider.
I hate it. Elderberries.
All right, buddy. I got to get my boy to the bus.
Get your kid to the Hey, good talk. We're turning the spook up. We are turning the spook up tonight.
I love that.
You know, if anybody wants to share a scary movie that maybe is on a streaming service that I should watch tonight. Maybe we should watch tonight, and we'll talk about it in the morning tomorrow.
I love it.
I'm trying to get spooky, and if any of you want to cuddle up and get spooky, maybe have some fist of beans coffee. You know where to find me. Guys. Thanks for tuning in. A couple of dickheads on the radio in the morning. On the radio? On the internet in the morning. But we're keeping you from listening to bad stuff on the radio. So we appreciate you tuning in. We're going to have a radio show tomorrow night and also tomorrow morning. Figure it out. We'll be around.
Figure it out. We're everywhere. We're everywhere.
We're fucking everywhere. Don't you fucking forget it. We'll whisper sweet nothings into your ear.
They said take some elderberry and honey. So hopefully you feel better, buddy.
Christ.